Hi, welcome to From the Heart with Purnima Nagaraja. Exams are done, right? Are you having fun? No. I wonder why. Oh, you have an entrance exam at the end of the month, right? Many entrance exams, as a matter of fact. How does that make you feel? A lot of people I know say that it makes me feel lousy because I know I want a good seat in a good professional college, but I'm not even sure if this is the profession I want. Why don't you know? Have you been so busy studying that you don't know what you want in life? When you go to an ice cream store, what do you pick? The flavor of your choice, isn't it? Or when you go to a hotel, right? You want the room of your choice with the color combination of your choice, or a restaurant, food of your choice. Then when it comes to a profession, why don't you have a choice? Why are you not informed enough to know what you want to do in life? Oh, my mom wanted me to be a lawyer, so I'm doing that. Ask mom, and she says, I actually wanted to take up law, but then I was married so early that I couldn't. So I'm hoping my children do this. Hoping your children do this is perfectly fine. Maybe encouraging them or exposing them to the right kind of exposure that might lead them to a choice is perfect. But forcing your choice in a child, I wonder. I know of a child who wanted to be a doctor, but because the parents felt that it would take forever to settle down, they made him an engineer. He failed 26 subjects. This is for both the parents and for you youngsters that I'm saying. Parents would like to know that they made the right choice and they're able to lead you along, which is fine. But why don't your children have a choice? You get into college and start failing subjects. You get into college and stop attending saying, oh, this is not what I wanted to do. But why don't you tell your parents that this is what I want? A lot of parents don't even believe when you say, I wanted to be an astronomer, or I want to be a fashion designer. Why do you want to be? I don't know. So when you pick something, you really need to know why you want to do it. If your profession and your passion are the same, then you don't have to work one single day of your life because you're only following your passion, you're following your dreams. And you're at your creative best, you're at your professional best. All the accolades come to people who love what they're doing. Not to just pick up a profession and say, oh, okay, my mom wants this or my dad wants this. Okay, so let me do it. I can't stand it, but okay, let me do it. Parents sound very despotic when they say this in India, that we want you to be a lawyer, we want you to be a doctor, and not just any doctor, we want you to take up this specialty. Yes, they have dreams. As every parent would, they have their dreams. Nothing wrong with dreaming for your children, nothing wrong with being ambitious for your children. But then if you don't have a mind of your own, then obviously somebody else will tell you what to do. And if you don't even have the mind enough to say that I have read about this profession and I don't think I'd be happy doing this for the rest of my life, this is probably what I'd like to do, and I'd like you to read up about this and search for prospects so that we all know that we're all on the same page and that we're taking an informed decision. Most professions in India are chosen without an informed decision. In the sense that you just say, okay, fine, everybody's becoming a lawyer, so let me go ahead. Everybody's becoming an engineer, so let me go ahead. And then all of a sudden people say, oh, okay, engineering is not that great, so let me look for something else. Is that how you pick something you want to do for the rest of your life? Just go where the herd is going? That 100 people are doing engineering, so I would also like to take a course in engineering? Is that how you want to live your life? Do you wear something because the world is wearing it? No, right? You wear it because you like to wear it. You eat something because you want to eat that, not because somebody's stuffing it down your throat. So the same way when you pick a profession, after your final exams, that is your 12th, you have about a month or so to take all those professional exams. So there's hardly any time to think. You just have to take the exam because you've already applied and your hall ticket is there in your hand. But what were you doing all the last few years of your school days and the 2 years of your 11th and 12th? True, you must have been busy with tuitions and a whole bunch of things. But before you even pick the group you want in 11th and 12th, why did you not think? If somebody says, oh, MPC is fantastic, you have to take that. All right, the whole world is taking MPC, so I'll take it too. You may be really bad at math, or you may not even like it. These are all things that we need to decide over time. We need to think, look, I've really liked this particular subject. Let me explore what I can do in this subject. Every person who takes science does not have to be a doctor. You can have a lab of your own, you can be a teacher, you can be an academician, you can be a research scholar, you can do something that really fires your passion. Likewise, everybody who takes math does not have to be an engineer. You can do a whole lot of things. But no, our mind is so set that these are the 4 or 5 professions in India and we have to take one of these, otherwise what will the world think? Once in a while, you really need to think out of the box. The brain has to be kept alive, isn't it? So when you do things you like, the brain is rejuvenated, refreshed, and they've even found in so many studies that a refreshed brain can do a lot more than a stagnated, stale brain. So when you're studying, take short breaks. And that short break should not be like, sitting on the internet or, doing things that will again get you into trouble. Open a book, start reading, open your Kindle and look at some, beautiful articles in the subject of your choice. Look at career options, browse career options. Now you see you have www right there at the flick of a button. Explore, understand, be passionate. It's your passion that will take you through life, not the pots of money that you might make in this profession or the fame you might earn in another profession. Passion earns you more fame than any other pursuit. You have to understand that you have to like what you're going to be doing. If you don't like what you're doing, you can't sustain yourself. You get tired, there's so much emotional fatigue, there's a lot of professional fatigue. At some point you're wondering, why the hell am I doing this? What's wrong with me? Why did I even pick this? And one disgruntled human being who's just like, pushing his or her way through life, because by then you have children, you have a husband, you have a wife, all of that. So your responsibilities are growing. Before your responsibilities grow, before all of this, think. Socrates always said this, think. All solutions come to those who think. The day you stop thinking is the day you stop living. The day you stop being passionate is the day you have no quality in life. So be passionate about what you do. Convey your passions to your parents. If your parents are able to understand that this is what my child really wants to do and this is what is going to keep him or her happy for the rest of their lives, definitely your parents will see the light. There are so many new professions, not just the 3 or 4 that we've been hanging on to all our life in our Indian culture. You can't be a doctor, so oh God, your life has come to an end. A doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, or an engineer, these are the 4 professions we have. And anything less than this is like, oh, what will the world say? The world really does not care. The world does not have the time. You need to understand this first and convey to the people around you that this is what I'm really passionate about, if it is photography or if it is probably designing or whatever it is, theatre, so many professions. I remember there was a young lady who came to me for counselling because her mother thought there was something seriously psychologically wrong with her because she wanted to be an astronaut. And she sounded perfectly logical. She had her plan completely set. But her parents thought that she doesn't want to be a doctor. She's so good at biology. So I think there's something wrong with her. Maybe she needs some therapy. She didn't. She was really passionate about what she wanted to do and she was very clear about it. But as Indian parents, we don't see that because we are very insecure. We want our children to be secure at all times, right? Nothing wrong with that. We want our children to be happy. We want them to be secure. So sometimes we don't see what you can see. If we don't see it, it's okay. Because maybe our knowledge is limited and if you could guide us the right way as parents, we would definitely want to see it. But if you don't have a vision, if you don't see it, how bad is that? It's terrible. A child without a vision is blind. Would you like to live your life blindfolded, doing something that the world does because it's acceptable? Or would you like to think out the box, do something different, be refreshing, make a change? For change, you need to be inspired. To be inspired, you need to be passionate. And to be passionate, you need to be informed. Read, not just your books. Read other things. When people give you the internet, use it for good purpose. So many things out there waiting to be discovered. So many things out there waiting to be understood. Read, understand, gain knowledge, fire your passion. A person whose passion is fired can make miracles. They are the path breakers, the game changers, and the people who make the world. Go out there and be one. See you again with another topic. Bye.